IEC respond to EMK. MK political party, they have been calling for who's this woman called Janet Love to say, listen, this person is not independent and is not impartial. We are therefore calling on this woman to be removed or to resign as a member of this IEC because she is ill advising the IEC. Well, the IEC was like, whoa, MK, manini ibamben bafana bamlu. Okay. From there, I want us to talk about the fact that the IEC did confirm that about 70 political parties, look, in conclusion, that are going to be participating or contesting this year's elections, right? Zuma, IEC confirmed that Jacob Mhlanganyelwa Zuma is now an official member or president of EMK political party. Right. IEC confirmed that yes, they are ready to print out the ballot papers, the one that you and I are going to be using to vote for this year's elections. I wanted to talk about Busisiwe Mkhwebane. Busisiwe Mkhwebane, there's a case that is ongoing about Busisiwe Mkhwebane. This case relates to the fact that Busisiwe Mkhwebane was impeached a month before she conclude her term on the office. She was supposed to be paid, I think it's over 10 million. You know what I'm saying? So you can see how personal the removal of Mkhwebane was. You know, it was just to say, yeah, we just want to do it just for the sake of just showing you the middle finger. Yeah, but you know what? I'm about to do the right thing. But before I continue to do the right thing, I put it to you that you do the right thing too. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below it is free of charge, to click the notification bell it is free of charge, to share this video it is free of charge, to watch this video until the end it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the Super Thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying? Will bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Okay, so where do you want us to start? Definitely I must decide. I'm deciding that we start with Busisiwe Mkhwebane. High Court in Pretoria has postponed a case brought by former public protector Busisiwe Mkhwebane to Thursday, right? Give me a minute as I read this for you, because this is very, very important, right? It has been said the following. Mkhwebane approached the High Court to challenge the Office of the Public Protector's decision, to challenge the Office of the Public Protector's decision not to pay her 10 million. 10 million, yeah. She was impeached in September last year. Listen to this one. Few weeks before the end of her 7-year term as the head of the Chapter 9 institution. Guys, I'm telling you, this decision was personal. It was intending to humiliate her, because if it was few weeks, they could have just decided that, you know what, let's wait and allow the whole process to look. Let's wait and allow everything to transpire. Once we're done with everything, by things I'm referring to the fact that it's only weeks. So even if it's 2 months, you wait for the 2 months. Then when the 2 months is done and dusted, then you get a new protector, public protector. For the fact that they were not willing to wait, it shows that her removal was a personal attack. It had personal vendetta. Mkhwebane's legal counsel, Advocate Darlene Mpofu, argued that the decision not to pay her gratuity was unlawful, and Mkhwebane is entitled to a cost if the matter is considered not urgent. The court decided to postpone the matter to allow the parties to agree on technicalities, right? In the paper filed in court, Mkhwebane alleges that the successor, Koleka Galeka, is refusing to pay what is due to her. You see, that's another problem. You are a new public protector in the office. You are already being personal with the current public protector. For the why, with the previous one. For the why, it shows that now you have entered the space and you are busy fighting battles. Because, honestly speaking, if it wasn't that you were, doesn't make sense. But let's get into the following. The IEC says, listen, we are ready to print ballot for the May 2029, May 29, 2024 election. Now, I know the reason this becomes a bit of a problem, you will understand. But let me go through this and then you will understand. Independent Electoral Commission says the candidate and the political parties are now finalized and it will be going ahead with the printing of the ballot papers. Right. The IEC Chief Electoral Officer, Sir Mr. Mamabula, briefed the media today. South African will vote on the 29th of May. Mamabula said the IEC has made substantial progress in preparing for the national and the provincial elections. Mamabula says the candidate contesting the elections will now have now been confirmed. On 12th of April, the Commission issued a certificate to the 14,889 candidates who will contest 887 seats in the fourth upcoming elections. Nominations of candidates closed on the 8th March 2024. Following a process of verification and objections, 70 political parties and 11 independent candidates were published as the final contestants in the upcoming elections. 15 political parties are contesting all ties for the elections, which means the compensatory seats in the National Assembly and the 9 province to the national elections, as well as the 9 provincial legislature, a total of 31 political parties will contest the national elections for the first time. Right. Let me see what I haven't read in this one. Okay. Let me add the following. Speaking about the 70 parties and the printing and everything, this is where it becomes a little bit tricky, right? He said that the candidate and the political parties are now finalized and the ACE is going ahead. He says 27.79 million will receive 3 ballots to elect candidates to represent them in the National Assembly and the provincial legislature. 27.79 people will be voting this year, right? The printing here, if you understand, it has got to do with Jacob Zuma. If you know what I'm saying. Jacob Zuma has been taken to is it Constitutional Court or Concord, whatever you want to call it. And subject to the decision of the Concord, the decision might come and say, remove Jacob Zuma. He's not eligible. Yeah, he must be removed. So you see what I'm saying? So the printing will also be compromised because then you'll have to remove Jacob Zuma again and reprint. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you see what I'm saying here. Let me leave it in the comment section below so that people can talk. And I just want to know, I just want to see if people are seeing what I'm saying here. Right. Let's see. In terms of Jacob Zuma, we'll come to this woman that the MK says AEC respond to say, where this woman must not be on a ballot paper. Zuma now, look, but they said the Independent Electoral Commission has confirmed that former President Jacob Zuma will replace MK Party founder Jabulani Khumalo as the party face on the ballot paper. The commission's deputy CEO Masako Sebot confirmed that the development during a media briefing on Tuesday. The face of the party on the ballot paper concerning the MK Party will be that of Jacob Zuma. The party has given us a notice that it has changed its leadership structure. Mr. Khumalo is no longer the party leader. Mr. Jacob Zuma is now the party leader. Right. Also confirmed that the Commission's appeal at the Constitutional Court does not affect the printing of the ballot, as Zuma will remain the official face of the MK Party on the 29th of May. The Commission approached the Constitutional Court to clarify the Electoral Court's decision to allow former President Jacob Zuma back on the ballot paper. Zuma was disqualified due to previous conviction in 2021, which was sentenced to more than 12 months imprisonment for failing to appear before Zondo's commission. The IEC's decision was based on Section 47 of the Constitution, which stipulated that candidates cannot be elected to Parliament or legislature if they have been convicted of crime and sentenced without an option of fine. The IEC is now seeking clarity on the interpretation of the interpretation by the Constitutional Court, right? And we all know, a lot of people can kind of anticipate that. The last one on the list is this one. But before we get into this one, I kind of feel like let's shift it. Independent Electoral Commission has described the call for Commissioner Janet Love's resignation as baseless. Who's calling for her to resign, by the way? Let me just see if you remember that. IEC Chief Electoral Officer Mkhwebane respond to call by Umkhonto we Party for Love to resign due to what they believe to be bias in favor of the ANC. The party called for Love's resignation following her remarks made in January. The former President Jacob Zuma's criminal record will preclude him from standing as a candidate in May 2029 general election. Zuma was subsequently disqualified due to previous convictions, which he was sentenced to more than 12 months imprisonment for failing to appear before Zondo, right? However, the commission subsequently approached the Constitutional Court to seek for clarity, right? It's not a clarity, by the way, it's just an appeal, right? But this is what they said then. We don't know, we don't know because no one has to disclose their political affiliation. In terms of the Electoral Commission Act, the person who is appointed as a commissioner may not have a high political profile at the point of appointment. The panel led by Chief Justice has looked at that to check whether commissioners are qualified in terms of the legal criteria as well as the Constitution. Parliament did the same, and eventually the president was appointed on the basis of the recommendation by multi-party National Assembly. So, as to whether she remain a member of this or that political party is a matter unknown to us. We shouldn't really know as long as it satisfy the constitutional and the legal criteria. That's straight a problem for me. I honestly believe that they should know. That, EFF, by the way, contested the situation that they took members of SANCO and these people were taken there as independent candidate. So you can't tell me that just because they are not affiliated in a higher ranking just because they are not high ranking politicians, therefore they are independent. You see, this system is faulty. There's nothing good that comes out of such justification. If we know and we are sure that you belong to a specific political party, that is enough for us to say no. There are many people that can be independent. Why are we so fixated upon the idea of few individuals? And such that we are more than willing to create a space for them. For the why? I don't get it. I don't understand it. If you do, please make me know. Make me understand. Because personally, I don't get this idea of being so... there are many candidates that can fill these positions. It's like we are desperate. There are over 55 million people in this country, right? Some have no desire whatsoever to participate in politics in any capacity. We can easily find those people. Why are we so fixated upon the idea of giving the ones that are they're affiliated to Anc Of Ramaphosa? Then we want to justify that. You know what I'm saying? Let me because I'm trying to make sense of this. Out of anything that they can say, this thing of saying, "Oh, now we don't know, we don't care, as long as you tickle." Guys, we are humans to begin with. We are not robots. We should use our minds and look at things from that perspective and be able to say, you are not going to be part of this. Why? Because you are affiliated to this political party under any capacity, right? SANCO members who we know they are working hand in hand with the ANC were officiating on the day where political parties were signing the code of conduct. We were told that these were independent people, but we know it's like the IEC is populated by ANC members. You go get all, and this is where it's funny. If the IEC looks at criterias, why didn't we see IFP members there? You know, I'm saying, let's find people that are affiliated to IFP in lower ranks. Why didn't we find people who are affiliated to MK in lower ranks, such as the bishops? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't we find people who are affiliated to the EFF in lower ranks? You know what I'm saying? Why? How is it that from Janet Love affiliated to ANC to SANCO affiliated to... Why is it that we find these people who are affiliated to ANC, but we are to regard them as independent candidates, yet you want to tell me that you are going to administer free and fair elections? They are already unfair by the virtue of you getting people under the disguise that they are not in high-ranking position in politics, for the fact that we know them in lower structures to be affiliate members of ANC. It makes us question your intentions. It's like comrade of the ANC comrade are calling one another to say, let's go fill this position because we are not members of high-ranking politicians. It's kind of like, I don't know if you see where we're going. How do you even trust the elections being administered by them? How do we trust that they will not manipulate the result? Because now we have to question all the IEC members to say, are they not affiliated in lower structures such that they will be justified to say, no, they are not. You know what I'm saying? Come on. We can't look at only the political affiliation in high structures and look at the legal criteria. No, there are so many people in this country that can fill those positions who are free and fair individuals who are impartial. Why can't we go and find those people? Why is this thing populated and filled by ANC members?